guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do currently ink for February and March, both being pretty late. They're pretty late, especially February is currently inked. But you know, stuff happens, life happens. It's actually been pretty crazy around here. And I can't lie, it's all because of my dog. It has been an exercise in self-control because I have been so close to strangling this dog. It's ridiculous. Gee, mini cricket. She's just showing all of her breed traits all at once, and it has been very interesting. And she's in that very stubborn teenager face right now, kind of a thing. So I'm just like, oh, it's a power struggle every day. So the nails are looking rough. The fingers are looking rough. Probably should have done that before, but here's the thing. I've already recorded this like 3 times, and every single time something has happened. So right now I'm just going to try and roll right through it as fast as I can, and we are not going to talk about the damn dog anymore in this video. So here we go. Last month I had inked my Twisby, what is it? Smoke and Rose Gold. This has a medium nib. I had it inked with Lidate. Love it. I also got my Pelican M200 back from repair. There's an issue with the piston. This is an extra fine. I had it inked, there's still a little bit in it, with Pelican Smoky Quartz, which of course, hello, perfect, freaking perfect. Love that one so much I bought myself another one. And this is a Pelican M200 Gold Swirl, I think, with a fine nib. I had this inked with Pilot Sayaro. I'll write it right here because, you know, I can't pronounce anything. And loved it. Freaking loved it. They went so well together, although the color wasn't matchy-matchy. It was an impulse inking. It was an impulse inking. We're going to call it that. I'm coining that term. I also found this little vintage Schaefer from 1959, I believe. It was a free gift at Melvin's, whatever Melvin's may be. And this was, I think, their first cartridge pen. And it came with this Schaefer black ink cartridge. And this is like tar. I don't know what kind of ink this is, like if it's vintage ink or if it's or if this is the way that the Schaefer ink is, the black one, but holy moly. This is, I'll show you in a minute because I have to show you this one. This is a fine nib that is so juicy with this particular ink that it might as well be like a medium or a broad. I can't lie, it's crazy. And lastly, for last month, I was looking at the Muji aluminum pen. And this came up, and it is the Hongdian Dark Forest Green. I like this color better. So we picked this one up instead with an extra fine nib. And I was so pleasantly surprised by this pen. It's crazy. It writes so nicely. And this is perfect for like on the go. Like that's a very satisfying snap. This is not gonna like pop open if you just toss it in your bag. I have this, or I had it inked with Drum Gould's KWC Discovery Green, which is very similar to Sheen Machine apparently. Loved it, but it clogged and got gunky like crazy, so I need to clean it and put something else in it. But even with that pen, I mean with that ink, I freaking love this. So I was like super happy with it. So we're gonna start with this Schaefer and then we'll go into everything else. Yeah, if you have experience with Schaefer inks, with like basic Schaefer black ink, let me know if this is a thing. It is super wet. I don't know, like it just drops so much ink, and I don't know if it's like the nib, the ink, the combo of them both. It's just, it's a little much. Similar to all the Screams Across the Street, it's a little much. And I'm using this one first because I want you guys to see something, but there you go. My next pen is a 2022 purchase as well, and I couldn't help myself. I couldn't. Listen, it's very hard for me to say no to Walltown. I love his work. He always has like the cutest blanks. This one is straight up cotton candy. This is a Watts Slim model, and the blank is from Turnt Pen Company, and it is called April Orchid, and it is just, it's beautiful. It has a little shimmer right there on the cap. It's just gorgeous. I freaking love this pen. I saw it and I was like, I need to have it. Oh my god, that black ink is crazy. I inked this with Sailor Manyo Nekoyanagi because why not? Because they match, and you know I like matchy stuff. I love this ink. I love the way it looks in the bottle. Always and forever. Sailor Manyo has like my heart when it comes to that. So this is Walltown April Orchid. I got it with a medium nib, so nothing really special. I might consider a custom cursive italic grind on this. It's possible. I love this ink. Mine hasn't, is it this one or is it Haha, the one that seems to be changing color the older it gets? I don't know. I don't remember, but I love this pen. Love it. Next up we have my other 2022 pen purchase. Oh, look how pretty. Let's get a close up. Look at how pretty. This is another Walltown, and this is, I believe, a Turnt Pen Company blank in the name of Stardust, I think. And I'm pretty sure. And this is another Watts Slim, and I am obsessed with this one. To the point that last month I had it inked with Colorverse Cat, beautiful ink. And I cleaned it out and I inked it with Colorverse Ham this time around because I wanted to use it. I love the way it writes. This one has like a little purple shimmer, which doesn't really come across, but it's fine. So this is Walltown Stardust, also with a medium name. And this is Colorverse Ham. It's funny because I haven't used Cat or Ham in a very long time. And I pulled them out for this pen because I felt like they're the ones that matched it the best. And now I like the inks. Go figure. My next 2022 pen purchase is this chunky monkey. Okay, listen. I don't know if it's a 2022 purchase because in reality, I had talked to Tim about this one sometime in like November, I think, or December. So it's been in the works for a little bit, and this is a, oh, it's so pretty. This is a Pinchin, I think. I'm gonna write it down right here. Model from Turnt Pen Company, and this blank is called On the Edge of Autumn, and it is also a turned blank, and it is just, I can't look. It is absolutely beautiful. Right here is where it gets me the most, like right there. Let me flip it over because that way I don't have to show you my yucky fingers. Look, look, look. Oh my gosh. It is so freaking beautiful. And I call this one a chunky monkey because it's actually thicker than the Walltown pens. This is one of my thickest bespoke pens, so I wasn't expecting it to be that big, that thick, but I'm enjoying it. Oh, that came out so wrong. Anyways, I inked it with Birmingham Pen Company's Jade Inferno. Because yes, it is so juicy, like super juicy. Let's see. Ugh. On the edge of autumn, because I'm not writing all of that down, because as we all know, laziness is key. They go so well together. They go so well together. You get that really faint, because mine is one of the Jade Infernos that has a really subtle red sheen to it, not a lot. I know that some were like heavy red sheen, but mine isn't. It has a little bit of it, but it's still freaking perfect. Oh, it's so nice. I am seriously enjoying this pen so much. Those are all like my journal pens, basically. I found this one again. It was somewhere on my desk. I'm trying to clean up my desk area. If you know, you know. Giant mess. And this was just somewhere around there. So this is my Noodler's Conrad. I use this one when I feel like I want to practice my handwriting a little bit better. But it doesn't really... Oh, it's so pretty. It's not really used for much of anything else. This is a sample of a one. I think it's called Smoky Gray, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. This pen, people either like it or they don't. I find that I like it. I think we finally came to an understanding, and I like it. The next one has been inked also since sometime last month, and this is my Transparent Purple Twisby Eco. This one I inked it with Troublemaker Foxglove because I wanted to get a lot of that shading right there, and this delivers the best. The reason for that is because it's a 1.1 stub. The thing though is that it doesn't like old paper. For some reason, this ink, because it is the ink, it is not the pen. It is definitely the ink. It does not like old paper. It seems to hate Rhodia. I don't know why. Troublemaker. But it does okay in my journal, which is Tomoe River. It's okay on this, which is also Tomoe River. So this is a endless recorder. So it's fine, but mostly for my journal. And I plan on using all that up. This one, okay, we'll talk about it. This is my Lamy in Tourmaline. This has an extra fine nib. It's still inked with the cartridge. It still has the cartridge in it. Simply because I started a travel journal entry with it and I haven't finished it, so it's still inked with it. But this ink, this tourmaline, is so similar to Jade Inferno. Like, they have the same properties, the same coloring, and I didn't realize it until I did Currently Inked. I was like, oh, look at that. Interesting. They're very similar. Another pen that is also not my favorite, but I figured, why not? Let's ink it, because I haven't used it in a little bit, is this Pilot Metro. This is a very polarizing pen, I think. If you either like it or you don't. I'm in the don't hate it, but I also don't get the hype. What leave it? I think this is this a fine? Yeah, oh wow, it's a fine. And I have this inked with did I show you guys Jade Inferno or did I show you Eroded Bronze? I don't know which one I showed you when I was doing the Turnt Pen Company one, but it is Jade Inferno. just in case. And this is Eroded Bronze, which is like a blue-gray kind of a color. I don't know. Oh my God. Listen, I said we were not going to talk about this dog anymore. She's making it impossible. She's mad because she's crated right now. Why is she crated? Oh, because I already attempted to film this video a couple times this morning before this one, and one had a giant paw print on it. The other one had her chewing sounds because she decided she was gonna find stuff to chew. You know what? I'm not gonna get into it. Okay, so the next up, this was a fail combo. I don't necessarily think it's a fail ink or pen by themselves. It's a fail combo. And this is a Platinum Plaisir Fine, and I inked it with Robert Oster Shake and Shimmy Violet Dreams, which this is a lovely colored ink. It has some shimmer in it. I've never had issues with Robert Oster shimmers, never. But I came to find out that the problem with this one is that this is just not the right feed for it, because it's all stuck, like right there. Not only that, but this is one of those inks that will need either like a broad, medium, broad stub, preferably stub, because the color is so light that you can't see it, or not to my taste at least. So this is a platinum. Am I in frame, you guys? No, let me move. Here we go. This is a fine nail. Like the color is just barely there. Did I spell that right? No, I left out the E. Oh well. Violet Dreams. Talking and chewing gum. Talking and chewing gum. So as you can see, the color is very, very just light and pastel, and this is not the right pen for it. So this is actually going to get cleaned out because I'm not going to use it. It's just terrible. As I was pulling my planner pens for March, I realized I haven't used this one in a hot minute. So I was like, okay, what's going to go good with this? So I start flipping through my ink journal, and oh, look at that. This is a great ink for it. Let's do that one. So this is Violet VP with also a fine nib that, call me crazy, but to me it doesn't necessarily look like a fine, does it? Guess what I inked it with? Yeah, Foxglove again. What? But there you go. I apparently like this ink a lot. More than I thought I would. So there you go. I just find it interesting how I don't get a ton of the two-tone shading with this that I do with the stub. It happens. Lastly, thank goodness, this beautiful baby. Because I love this pen, you guys. This is the Platinum 3776. The Nice Lavender, I think it's what it's called. And there's only one ink that I could possibly put in this pen. Just saying. And it is Van Diemen's Elizabeth's Violet Eyes. Come on. Sadly, yes, this is yet another one of those Van Diemen's discontinued inks. I don't know why they do that. I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons, manufacturing, blah, 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 but come on. All my favorite inks. So, this is Platinum 3776. The reason why I'm not rushing to get backup of that one is because I think that this one is easier to find a dupe for, or something very similar to it. And that was not the case with Twilight Mist, only because of the color of the shimmer in Twilight Mist. That one is like a deep purple with purple shimmer, Whereas the new Twilight Mist is a more blue purple with like silver shimmer. It just doesn't look the same. I think that's what it is if I remember correctly. So there you go. That is it for my Currently ink for March and a little bit of February. When I talked about the Schaefer, I think it may have, no, it's still wet. It's still wet. Like, not much, but it's still wet. And it kind of looked a little shiny. This ink is crazy. I don't know what's in it. So, there's an airplane going by. Of course there is. So there we have it. Look at Jade Inferno. So freaking pretty. And Foxglove. Come on. You see the similarities between Tourmaline and Jade Inferno? It's there. Eroder Bronze. I love this ink. There's zero shimmer in Violet Dreams. Zero. Violet Eyes really is pretty. I forgot an S, but it really is pretty. I do really love that color. Look at Neko. You can see that little bit of that pink coming through. I love that. I love these inks. I think I got some of my favorite inks are on this page, actually. So that made me very happy. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will link Turnt Pen Company and Walltown Pens down below. You know, just check them out. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.